Hi Pookie, welcome back. It's been long, but welcome. So today's video, I just want to say before we start the video, we really need to start rebuking the spirit of gluttony in the name of Jesus Christ. Like, cast away the spirit of gluttony, because the spirit of gluttony is real and we need to start rebuking it away from us and away from our children. Okay? But this is sad. And would you guys like to watch it with me? Well, you have no choice. You're gonna watch it with me anyways.
I have a hard time facing the reality of my life because at my size, at my weight, you purposely avoid everything that brings your awareness to how you appear to other people. And that's how I've tried to live for years. And it's miserable to live like this. My life is miserable because of how big I've let myself.
Guys, I might just cry. Oh my god, stop. No. Cause like, what? Okay, we're not gonna cry. We're not gonna cry. Okay? This is so sad though.
Because of my love of food. My whole life revolves around food. And I'm constantly thinking about it, craving it, wanting it. There's not a moment where I'm not hungry. And I can't wait to eat because of the joy that it brings me. Food makes me feel like I don't have to feel. Food feels for me. It fills you up from what you feel.
We rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. No Pookie. No Pookie. Food should not have that much control over your life ever. And that is demonic, and we are rebuking it. No.
Empty inside. Food gives you that wholesome moment that you're looking for in the day to feel like you matter. It doesn't judge you. It just helps you cope and you feel good. It fulfills that high. The only problem with food is the after effects. As soon as I'm done eating, then it goes back to scheduled programming of...
No, I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing at that. That's a... And she finished the whole thing.
Feeling depressed and feeling unwanted. It's everything you don't want to feel. So I just keep eating and destroying my life to where I'm not even living anymore because I'm just too big. When I was younger, I struggled with my weight, but I just never imagined it would get this bad. I was always a chunky child, and I think that issue started with my mother. My mother, I would not say that she's the sole person why I gained weight, but I could say that she is the person who started it. My mother fed me these large meals to make up for the verbal abuse. My mother was very verbally abusive, and the things that she would say, "You're stupid. I wish I never had you. I wish you were better. I wish you were smaller." And then in turn, dinner would be a few hours later, and she would make you this mass plate because she's felt guilty for calling you stupid all day.
We rebuke these type of mother in the name of Jesus Christ, because what do you mean? That mother probably had her own internal issue that probably happened to her, and now she's putting it on her. Because why would you sit there and call your daughter stupid and call her all these type of names and then think that food is gonna help her? Like, maybe say, "I'm sorry." This is why children grow up the way that they grow up, not knowing how to properly do things and not knowing how to properly express their emotions and feelings. Because instead of you saying, "Hey babes, like, I'm sorry for the way that I acted, it wasn't right, and I don't mean anything that I'm saying, I'm upset with my own self and what's going on, like, that you don't need to know because you're a child, and now your way of apologizing is by making her a big plate of food. What is that going to teach her? That's not going to teach her anything. That's not going to teach her how to be considerate of others. What is that really teaching your child?
You know, I took food as love from her, and I wanted that. I wanted to know she felt bad for the things that she would say to me. But my mother made me finish every morsel on that plate. It could be the morsel of, like, in between my finger. You better finish it. Sometimes after I would eat the food, you know, she would be, like, happy about it because it brought her some sort of joy. But if you're a child, you should not be eating an adult-sized meal.
No!
But I learned eating is good. And you know, it doesn't matter if you're full if you have more food. You just eat what's made for you. It wasn't the same with my father, because there was no judgment of being overweight. You know, I was his little girl. And he just wanted me to be happy. That was my go-to person. He was my best friend. But when I turned 8 years old, my parents' relationship really took a turn for the worst. It became toxic. And then my father decided to leave. But losing my father like that devastated me because he was out of my life so fast. So it was hard for me, and I know it was hard for my mother too. That's when I started putting on a lot more weight. I became extremely depressed for a while and used food as a pick-me-up to make me happy. And over that summer alone, my size more than doubled. I started off at like 60 to 70 pounds. And then by the end of that summer, I was 150 pounds. All the weight gain slowed down when I went back to school. And I wasn't eating as much, but I was still finding ways to sneak food and eat the way that I wanted. And so
why didn't you go with your dad? Was that not an option? Was her not seeing her dad an option? Was her like her dad not having custody of her like not an option? I'm sorry, like if I was the dad and I was able to see my child and I see how she's progressively getting overweight, like I will remove her from her toxic environment, which is her mother. I would literally remove her because what do you mean? Why am my child 240 pounds and why am my child 100 pounds at the age of, I don't know, 8, 10? She's 240 pounds at the age of 13. So like, what? And she looks like that. No offense. She looks like that. No offense. She looks big. So I would be concerned as a dad. Like, Pookie, like, what's going on? Honestly, not even as a dad, just like, any adult with like an adult mindset, like I would be concerned as to why a child is getting so overweight so fast. Am I the only one? Am I the only one who just be like overly concerned about people for no reason? Like, I should mind my own business. But no, I shouldn't, because there's some people need people like us who are concerned about them, because there's not a lot of people that are concerned about others. So be concerned, even if it isn't right. Get like a third, fourth, fifth person opinion, but always be concerned, because people are really going through it and you could be the one to help them out or save them.
Put on another 100 pounds in the next 5 years. And I was around 250 when I was 13. And when it got like that was when my mom started to really point out my size.
That mom.
They would constantly comment on my weight. Like, she would say, you're fat, you're a girl, you're supposed to be attractive. So that upset me more. But I also tried to stop eating as much. Just because I wanted all the things my mom was saying to me to stop. And so I lost some weight between the ages of 13 to 15 years old. And then something drastic happened. When I got into high school, I started dating someone. And when I was 15, I got pregnant. I got pregnant and got an abortion. My mother was the one who took me to have the abortion because only my mother knew that she wasn't happy when I got myself into that situation. But after my abortion and depression, I felt a lot of regret and I felt guilt. So I went back to food to cope with the pain and I started getting bigger. The food didn't make the depression I had go away, and it got too overwhelming for me that I didn't want to do anything. And when I turned 16, I dropped out of high school. And for the next couple of years, my life was just eating and sleeping, and I hid. I only had one person I really got close to, and who I considered a true friend. And her name is Shay. She would come over and check on me, and she still does it till this day. But she was the only one who did that then. Other than
literally trauma, like trauma. First it was the toxic mother, then it's like, oh my god, like getting pregnant at such a young age, and then like having to go to someone that isn't even like a good example to begin with, like, and not even having like, I'm like she didn't have no one. It's even more sad because she clearly didn't have a lot of people that was there for her, that could help her, that could support her, but this is really sad. This is sad, and I pray over her, and I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay wherever she's at. I hope she's okay, and I hope that she found help, and, you know, and she got what she needed from the world. I hope God is with her. God is always with the innocent. She's like an innocent child. She did not deserve any of this. Like, any of this. Like,
seeing her and my mom.
Oh, that must have been a witch. My mother must have been a witch. A witch. She's a witch.
I was alone, eating all the time. Between 16 and 18, I gained another 100. So I was close to being over 400. But I didn't let my weight gain hold me back.
But she don't look that bad in this picture. Like, this picture, she looks good. Like, she doesn't look overweight. She doesn't look... Like, she looks good. Like, she looks like she has a good weight on her. Like, it's not doing too much.
About 4 months into turning 18, I ended up going back to school. And over the summer, I finished barely and graduated. And then I got a job and started to get back on track. And when I was 22, I tried to go to college.
Why is she looking at herself for eating? Like, I'm sorry, that's not funny. It's probably like a traumatic response, but I'm sorry.
I did that, and I got a job to pay for all my bills. And it went well at first, you know? The first year was okay. And then I lost my job. I just fell deeper into depression and started eating more.
Wait, is it because she also can't sit down? Because the way she was getting up, it seemed like she was having like a hard time. Like, she needs to like lean and eat. She can't like sit down and eat. It's like probably uncomfortable for her.
Hey, Melissa.
Hello, everything?
Yeah, I got you some food.
Now, friend, don't piss me off. Why would you bring her friend, Melissa, I rebuke the spirit of anger, but Melissa, you're getting me hot. Why would you bring her all those bags of food, Melissa?
When I have food, I have happiness. So how do you give up happiness, even though you know it's killing you? I know how I eat is killing me. And if I don't change, I'm going to die. And what scares me most about my life right now is not waking up, not being able to live it.
Melissa. Girl. Why would you think, Melissa, you never thought about, oh, my friend has been through a lot. My friend is going through something. My friend needs prayer. My friend also needs me to be there for her. Why don't you be like, hey, friend. Hey, Pookie butt. Like, you want to go take a walk? Let's just go take a walk around the neighborhood. Or like, hey, like, do you want to try broccoli? Not even to be funny, but like, you want to try like corn? Or like, hey, friend, do you want to go like do something productive, like go to like the skating rinks, or like do you want to like go lay on the beach and play some like ball, some soccer? Or like, hey friend, do you want to go take a walk down the city? Like, do you want to like walk around the city and see what's going on? You can get food there. Like, why didn't you find ways to get your friend out of a situation where she desperately needed help and she desperately needed someone, and she was probably spitting out and talking to you and letting you know, like, friend, like, this is what I'm going through, like, I'm like blah 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 blah. Like, why couldn't you just be like there for her in a way that isn't supporting her bad behavior? Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for listening to my rant. If you made it all of this far, I see you guys in my next video. Bye.